It's our day 4 of Bible study and reflection, and I'm happy that we have continued to share. Thank you for the feedbacks that we have continued to receive. We continue asking and praying and knowing and hoping that soon and soon COVID-19 will be a story of the past. And I'm so grateful for the feedback that you have continued to receive and the sharing that has continued to happen. Thank you very much. Today we are going to reflect once again from the book of Psalms, Psalm 133. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious oil upon the head, running down on the beard of Aaron, running down on the edge of his garment. It is like the dew of Hermon, descending upon the mountain of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessings, live forevermore. The psalm that we have just read that we are going to reflect on today, it was written by David. And some scholars think it was written when all the tribes of Israel decided to recognize and anoint David as their king. And David, in reflection, he looks at it and says, behold, how good it is when brethren work in together as unity. And I want to share three things that are important for us at this particular moment, and the lessons that we are able to learn from the psalmist at this particular time in history. And number one, we are seeing that there is power in unity. And in particular, at this time, the power in unity is seen when people work in coordination, working together, because unity has an element of all forces, all organs, all systems working together toward a certain goal, having one definite goal, and having all our target and all our strength being taken toward a certain target, one particular target being the aim and the goal. The joy of having unity of purpose, working aloud one vision. When we bring our strength together, when we bring our expertise together, when we bring all that we are together, when the government is playing its role, and we are also seeing the citizens playing their role, them that are in health, everybody at this particular moment is pulling together, and there is this joy in pulling together. And that's why it is important at this particular moment for everyone to pull together. The church is pulling together. The government is bringing its own effort. The doctors are bringing everyone, even the cleaners. Everybody is, at this particular moment, there is no small effort when it comes to building a vision. When it comes to defeating COVID-19, there's no little effort. So every effort counts. And number two, which is again very important, that when people work together, when a country work together, when all systems works together, when the government works together, when different continents work together, there is a sense of ownership. There is a sense of bringing the energy together. There is a sense of ownership. We feel that everyone has a role. Every citizen has a role. Every individual has a role. When we discover, this can only be discovered in working together. There is a sense of ownership. Everybody is saying, I have a role to play. At the role you play, some of us, our role is to stay at home. For the doctors, their role is to provide the medication, the treatment, the caring. For the church is to pray. For them that are in transport sectors, to ensuring that goods, the essential goods and services are still being availed to the people in need, to them that are in the hospital, to them that are in homes. Everybody has a lot to pray. And this brings ownership. At this particular moment, all of us, you included, I included, we have a lot to pray. And number 3, when there is a sense of happiness when people work together. There is so much joy. There is the realization. There is this happiness, even in the midst of sadness, in the midst of a dark crowd covering us, in the midst of uncertainty. When we work together against the enemy, when we bring our resources together, when I see everybody working toward this, there is a sense of joy. There is an inner happiness that is brought forth, that is brought together. When a family works together, when a country works together, when a community works together, when everybody works together toward a certain vision, a certain goal, happiness becomes part of them. In this moment of sadness, in this moment of fear, one way of defeating this is creating happiness. Happiness that comes in working together. Or happiness that comes when we discover the power of unity. And finally, God commands a blessing there. God commands a blessing when our people, when our community works together, it goes well. When the Bible talks about blessed days, or it can also mean it goes well for them that work in unity. In other words, it goes well for a country when it works in unity. It goes well for a family when it works in unity. And it goes well for a world when it works in unity. Therefore, the defeating of COVID-19 and any other epidemic, be it climate change, be it hunger, whatever it is that faces the world, when the world discovers the unity of working together, that yes, we can stop aeroplanes from moving, so that we can stop the movement of COVID-19, because it cannot move from one place to the other unless we human beings carry it there. But again, we also discover we can have a lot of areas to share and to defeat this world, this epidemic called COVID-19. Therefore, brethren, it's a call to all of us that we know at this particular moment, there is so much in working in unity. When we work in unity, as the psalmist would say, how good a present it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is the precious oil upon the head, running down on the beard of Aaron, running down on the edge of his garment. It is like the dew of Hermon, descending upon the mountain of Zion, for there the Lord commanded the blessings. Live forever. God bless you. See you